Kosten und Höhen, des Kraters verwegen des Glücks. Wir steigen.
Hey guys, welcome to another heavy metal diecast video, and here we have one in 1/72 scale. Of course, it is a Focke-Wulf FW190. This is an F-8 version. This is by Warmaster, not to be confused with the Ball Thrower album of 1991. This is we did another Warmaster one, which was that Grumman one, so hopefully this will be a bit of an improvement on that, because we did get let down by the undercarriage. It does sit there nicely. This particular aircraft is from third group of SG3. It would actually be involved in flying and crash landing in Sweden in 1945, I think the 8th of May, like the last days of the war. And it was carrying 3 pilots. They were fleeing Germany, trying to seek some refuge as the war came to its end. And as seen in this picture of the aircraft as it's belly landed on that airfield. And it's no good looking at this aircraft in this box. So how about we quickly get this out of the box and have a real good look at this Focke-Wulf. So this one is actually a limited run one, as you can see there in the base here. It does have its limited edition number. There are only 2,000 of these actually produced. So we'll turf that box out of the way and get to the packet that contains the aircraft. We'll get that lid off. We'll get this Focke out of the packet. It does have a little bit of heft to it. As you can see in the packet itself, it does have the landing gear and a propeller that needs to be affixed, plus the stand that is in the packet there. We'll get to the aircraft. It does come with a small set of instructions. If you want to put that, well, from the looks of these instructions, you can only have it gear down, so it does not look to contain any option for in-flight mode. So if you like to display yours in flight, you will be a little bit disappointed. You will not be able to do that. So obviously there is only gear down, and well, you know me by now. For me, that doesn't make a lick of difference because I put mine gear down, so it is fine for me. So hopefully this aircraft, it does look reasonably well. We'll have a little close look at those panel lines first and have a bit of a look at it in detail. It does look fairly nice. I got this for $45, so it was not very expensive. It does seem to, well, it doesn't have that rear historical tail marking there, which a lot of manufacturers do. And as I say, look, if you want to put the decal on, go for it. We'll have a little look while the propeller is not on. Detail of the radial engine there is quite nice. It does look reasonably well detailed there. The guns, everything like that, all the gun nubs on there are nice. It does look pretty good. I'm reasonably happy with this. Although that little aerial bit there looks a little bit bent. As you saw, we were opening this for the first time. That looks to be facing the wrong way. I thought it faces this way and not that way, but that piece there, but I could be wrong. I am not an aircraft expert on every single aircraft. We will turn this over, have a little look underneath, and look at those details on there. Look, to be honest, for sort of a fairly cheap model, it's got some nice weathering and everything like that. It does come up quite good. I reckon it's not, not too bad. And, look, for the aircraft that it is, they did, this aircraft carried three German pilots. I think this was flown by Stubbs Feldwebel, Werner Skurlo, with a couple of other passengers, and they flew over to Sweden and belly landed this aircraft to avoid Russian capture, I would assume. And while we've got it turned over, what we'll do is we'll kit this out with some landing gear, because that's pretty much all we can do. And obviously that's the hole for the stand, of course. All right, we'll be back in 1 second. So here we have this Focke-Wulf all kitted out. The landing gear went on straight forward. It is quite sturdy, unlike that Warmaster Martlet we did. This, I think, will definitely hold its own weight. We'll just chuck it on the deck quickly here, and that is fantastic. It's perfect. And I reckon it's very nice. And, of course, you just drop that tail wheel in, and overall it comes up very nice. And as I said, this is a relatively cheap one. It is a, $45. It is a bit of a bargain, this kind of one. It's not an expensive build, and the stand that it does come with does have some little details of the aircraft, of course, with third group from SG3, and the application onto the stand is straightforward as well. Just whack it in that hole and then chuck it on the deck and you are good to go. And I reckon, yeah, this is definitely a pretty cool one for sure. You will definitely be reasonably happy with this, I reckon. You will enjoy it if you can get your hands on one. I'll take some photos of this butcher bird and chuck them up at the conclusion of this video, which is winding up now, of course, and you can check it out without my fat ass sausage fingers being in the way and sausage finger test. You know a Focke-Wulf by now. And I think this does present well, besides the fact that you can only have it wheels down, you don't have that wheels up option, unfortunately, and I reckon it does present pretty good though. For me, as I said, I'm only a wheels down man anyway, I don't really care, so it doesn't affect me at all. But I reckon it is a nice looking aircraft, but the camouflage scheme's a little bit different. And I reckon it's, it's not too bad. So if you, if you enjoyed it as much as I have, hey, give us a little bit of a like. If you can spare those couple of seconds, that would be fantastic. And if you have yet to subscribe to the channel, hey, feel free to do so. And you can be kept up to date with all the videos I'll be chucking out. And I have plenty of Focke-Wulf videos to do as well. All right, guys, thank you so much once again for spending your valuable time watching one of my videos. I do appreciate it immensely. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers, guys.